going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dolo J back with another video. I just want to say, dang, I stay by a very busy road. Sorry if you heard that. But I just want to say thank y'all for showing all the love and tuning into the recent videos I've been dropping. I know I've been gone for a long time, and since I started this channel, I haven't been the most consistent. So I just want to let y'all know that I appreciate the love y'all been giving me. And yeah, man, we're going to try and keep this thing rolling, man. Keep this thing moving and grooving. But yeah, today I'm going to be predicting the Western Conference Finals. So let's get into it. Sorry, the other day, yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, depending on when I'm dropping this video, the Thunder dominated the Nuggets in the Game 7. And now they are ultimately going on to face the Minnesota Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals. OKC gets to their first Western Conference Finals since 2016, back in the Durant and Russ days. And the Timberwolves coming off last season being 2 wins away, from the NBA Finals, trying to go ahead and take that next step as a team. And these two teams, I feel like, are I wouldn't say the best, but I believe I was watching the Nuggets and Thunder game. I think it was Game 6. And they were talking about the Timberwolves, and basically they were saying that the Timberwolves and the Thunder have had the best record since like March, ever since Julius Randle came back from his I think he had an abductor strain. So with that being said, the two teams basically post All-Star break are meeting in the Western Conference Finals as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, out west. Now, when I was thinking about it and I was pondering on the video, I didn't want to just get on here and say I'm taking this team, you know what I'm saying, and that just be it. I kind of wanted to think about it. So the first thing I thought about was matchup. So that's what we're going to talk about, who's guarding who on each side. So, all right. Matchups. They really, really matter. As far as how the Wolves are going to guard the Thunder, I could expect Jaden McDaniels to take on the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander assignment. I believe Shai is probably, going to see him and a little bit of Anthony Edwards. Of course, you're going to see a little Nickeil Alexander-Walker coming off the bench. But as far as, like, starting lineup, for the most part, in my opinion, Jaden McDaniels is going to take the Shai assignment. I could expect Ant to possibly take the J-Dub assignment. I really don't see him guarding like a Dort or Chet or Hartenstein, depending on who the Thunder start. Caruso might be in the starting lineup for all we know. We really don't know, so this is just me assuming. But I really believe it's going to be, Ant is going to take the J-Dub assignment. I believe Randall is probably going to guard Chet. You're going to have Rudy Gobert guard Hartenstein, since Hartenstein is not a threat from the perimeter. More of like anything from like 11 feet and in is what Hartenstein usually get a majority of his points. So I believe they can go back and forth on that one. Mike Conley is probably going to be hit on Lu Dort. I could just pretty much say how that's going to go. He's going to be hit on Lu Dort since Dort is not really a guy who's known to basically dribble drive or nothing like that. He's mainly known as a 3-and-D player. I mean, there are times where any NBA player can put the ball on the floor and, possibly go get a layup or an and one or something like that. But for the most part, Lu Dort is going to be spot up around the 3-point line, trying to just space the floor for Shai and J-Dub and Chet to operate. So I believe Mike Conley, being older, he'll probably be the one who ends up, guarding him. And on the flip side, who are the Thunder going to guard? Of course, Dort is going to be on. I know Dort is going to be on Anthony Edwards. Who J-Dub guard? Now, this is a tricky thing for me, right? It's a tricky thing. I think he's ultimately probably going to guard maybe Julius Randle. He might guard. I don't know, because the Chet and Randle thing, right? Like, Chet is taller than him. You know what I'm saying? But Randle just got so much strength. And we all know Chet Holmgren is a little bit on the lighter side. On the lighter side of a 7-footer. So we already know about his frame and stuff like that. But that's just really hard for me to try and understand, like, how they would match up. Because Hartenstein and Gobert, it's going to be the same way either way it goes for them two, in my opinion. So, It's really, really gonna be hard, bro. It's really gonna be hard for the Thunder, but they have a multitude of bodies. They can always mix and match players and try and concoct something that, you know what I'm saying, that we probably didn't even see all, that I probably didn't see all season, or, you know what I'm saying, a combination of players together where we was like, huh? You know? So it depends. It all just depends, man. It all depends. But I expect Shea to probably guard Mike Conley. I really expect. This is difficult. This is difficult right here. So let's just assume we're gonna assume J Dub. He's gonna take somebody like I expect Chet to take Jaden McDaniels, and I think Jay will take on Randall, right? But you kind of can't help off nobody unless Hartenstein's gonna come off Rudy to help. That's the only way I can see them doing something like that. And then that would leave Shea on Mike, Dort on Ant, Chet on Jaden McDaniels, Rudy and Hartenstein, J Dub and Randall. Yeah, that's it. That's what I think. That's what I think. Like I said, I expect Caruso and Case and Wallace to get heavy minutes. I expect the Thunder to throw anywhere from 3 to 4 different defenders at Ant. Between Caruso, Lou Dort, even J-Dub at times, and Case and Wallace, I really expect Ant Edwards to see a multitude of defenders, right? I still think Ant might get the best of some of them. I think the only one he probably will, the two he'll really have trouble with, I believe, are the guys coming off the bench is Caruso and Casey Wallace, just because Casey Wallace, he just has a knack for like fast twitching. Like you'll have the ball and he'll just poke it out real fast, or, you know, being in the passing lane and just tapping the ball out and getting out. And Caruso just being a savvy veteran that he is, like him thinking the game and always knowing what to look for and understanding team tendencies and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure that the Thunder go over in film and stuff like that. So him really keen and locking into that. I do possibly have the Thunder maybe winning game 1 just because it's been a little while since Minnesota's been off. And I believe Minnesota has lost the first game of both series that they have played in, given the fact that they've had some long layoffs and they've been getting their business done in 5 games. But I expect the Thunder to win game 1 for sure. I expect Thunder to win game 1 now. But we're going to get into my final prediction of the series right now. So, I've been thinking, right, I ain't gonna say for a long time, over the last 22 hours or so, 23 hours or so, I've been contemplating and thinking. The Thunder have an extremely deep team, But the Wolves, you know what I'm saying, they've been well rested, they connected, you know what I'm saying? And these are both two defensive teams that really lock in on the defensive end. But one thing for me is Minnesota has stretches where they're a little too turnover prone, and it'd be like unforced turnovers, just a little miscommunication here, miscommunication there, ill-advised play here, ill-advised play there. You know what I'm saying? Lazy pass here, lazy pass there, or loose with the ball here, stuff like that, right? So with the Thunder being the team that, forces the most turnovers, that have forced the most turnovers per game this season, I think it's going to be really hard for the Timberwolves to win if they just give the ball to the Thunder. They're already going to put the pressure on them. But, and I'm going to say this, and OKC fans, this ain't nothing against y'all, but I have the Minnesota Timberwolves winning and possible in 6. I have them winning in 6 just because I know the Thunder are going to take 2 games. I think it's going to be a blowout on either side. It's going to be a blowout on either side, right? And it's just basically, I think the Thunder battling and been playing every other day for the last 2, not excluding the Friday to Sunday, but basically playing every other day for like the last 2 weeks. I think over the course of this series, it's going to take a toll on them. And they're eventually, you know what I'm saying, they might run out of gas. I mean, I wouldn't say similar to the Denver Nuggets, because the Denver Nuggets really only played like 8 people. But that's usually the normal playoff rotation. But The Thunder do have a chance to go make 10, sometimes 11 deep. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the situation. But I just think the fact that they've been battling the Nuggets so hard, right? I just really think that it's going to take their toll on them. I think it's hard to come out and win a series after you just played 7 games in the previous series. We seen it with Denver. Like, they took the Clippers took them to 7. They came out and won. They took the Thunder to 7, and ultimately, like, they just ran out of gas. And I kind of expect Oklahoma City to kind of do the same thing. Now, could I be wrong? Yes. I'm gonna, it's a huge possibility that I'm wrong. And the Thunder just come out here and they just put belt to behind and just, do their thing. But I'm just gonna roll with Ant and them boys, and I think they will be representing the West in the finals. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this again. I have the Minnesota Timberwolves beating the Oklahoma City Thunder in 6 games, and the Minnesota Timberwolves will be your 2025 Western Conference champions. Now, if I get it wrong, don't be coming for me. Oh, you said the Thunder were going to lose and da 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 da. It's insane. How could you do that? Because it's a prediction, bro. I gotta pick somebody. You feel me? I gotta pick somebody. So I'm gonna roll with the Wolves, man. I'm rolling with the Wolves. But Eastern Conference predictions should be coming out either today or tomorrow, depending on when I drop this video. But it's been your boy Dolo J. Like I said, appreciate all the love and support y'all been giving me. And until next time, man, peace.